Today I'm going to be doing a quick video explaining why it's a good idea to interview your potential buyer's agent if you're going and thinking about purchasing a property. Now, the first question I always recommend that people ask their realtor is, what's their track record? How many deals a year are they doing? What areas do they primarily focus on? And in terms of strata properties, a big question to ask is, how well versed is that realtor when it comes to strata properties? As you may or may not know, there are a lot of complex documents involved when it comes to reading through your strata documents. So there are minutes and financials and depreciation reports, engineer reports, etc. So it's a really good question to ask your realtor is, how well versed are you and how experienced are you when it comes to these transactions? Now, another really good question to ask your realtor is, do you work by yourself or do you work in a team? Now, this is a really good question due to the fact that the market is as hot as it is right now. So as many of you may know, when a house hits the market, a buyer really has only 2 to 3 days to go and take a look at the property and decide whether it's the right fit for them. Now, I'll use my dad and I as an example, is we work as a team. So if a buyer needs to go see something on short notice, between the two of us, it's safe to say that we'll absolutely be able to go and show that property to them. Now, something else I always recommend that people do is ask their realtor for some testimonials or even a reference. Ask to call the last 2 or 3 people that helped that realtor helped out in a transaction, just to get a really good sense of how they work. And if this realtor is a good realtor and they stand behind their work, they will certainly be more than happy to pass along a reference and give you that information. At the end of the day, in Victoria, for example, there's over 1,500 realtors. It's a big purchase, so you, the buyer, you're really empowered to make the decision as to who you want to work with. So I always recommend interviewing at least 2 realtors just to feel out how they work, what their track record is, what they specialize in, and make the right decision that, feels the best to you. Now, if you're thinking about interviewing a realtor and you want some more ideas as to what questions to ask, feel free to email me. I'd be more than happy to pass along some questions to you, and I'll leave my contact info below. My email is Danielle@movedvictoria.com. Thanks.